I'm Mike.
And I'm Matt.
And this, once again, is The Coin Show. On this episode of The Coin Show, Matt and Mike answer a question that has been on at least a dozen Coin Show radio fans' minds. And we're going to talk about the coolest thing that walked into Matt's shop this week. But first, as usual,
I love this part.
The news. The news is brought to you this week by... You know the news is brought to you by this week?
Who's that?
The news is brought to you this week. I have a full-fledged sponsorship, at least in my mind.
Oh, Lord. This should be interesting.
It should be interesting. This is Mike just taking the reins.
First I heard of it.
I know. That's why I like it so much. God, I need new glasses. You know, the news this week is brought to you by my favorite eBay store.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. My favorite eBay store? Let's see. I got to find the name. Let's see.
That's your favorite, but...
It is my favorite. Oh, there it is. My favorite eBay store is UFO Mechanics. You ever been to UFO Mechanics?
No. What kind of stuff do they sell?
UFO Mechanics specializes specifically in foreign coin, and a lot of other stuff that I would think sometimes is a little off the radar. It's a guy who listens to our show. He is a very, very loyal and very avid listener. Has been listening to our show for quite a while. As a matter of fact, you probably heard his name. His name is Adam Biaggi.
Oh yeah,
you've talked to Matt or to Adam a couple of times, and Adam was a really cool guy. I had been talking about this set of Canadian coins that I've been putting together a set of Canadian small cents. Mm-hmm. And there are only 4 dates in the entire run that are hard to come by. And all of them have mintages of just a little bit over $1 million. There's the 1922, 1924, 25, and 26. There's the 23, 25, and 26. It's right in that area, and it's during a time when even the U.S. coinage, was not very prolific and was kind of diminished. And so I had made a comment that I was looking for 2 more dates to fill out my set. Adam sent me a couple. He's like, Mark,
really?
You know what? I probably got a couple of them just sitting at home. I'm like, cool. Wait until you get home from the show and stuff. It'd be really cool. See if you got a couple. And he sent them to me. And I'm like, okay, cool. That was really nice of you, Adam. What do I owe you? And he's like, nah, don't worry about it.
Dang, what a nice fella.
Okay, well, what can I do for him? Well, he becomes my new favorite eBay store.
I think it's to sponsor the news.
UFO Mechanics sponsoring this week's news.
So look it up on eBay.
Right.
Is that a seller ID?
If you need Canadian coins specifically, but if you need world coins, Adam does a lot of business in that kind of stuff. So it's like UFO Mechanics. Go check out his eBay store because this week they're sponsoring the news. Which I guess we should be getting, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I guess.
Giant plug for Adam Biaggi and UFO Mechanics.
Heck yeah, good for that's awesome. Hey, I don't mind a bit plugging good people.
Yeah, that's true, and that's kind of why I really wanted to do it. Adam's been a really nice guy. He went way out of his way for me to do something nice. That I mean, he did just for the sake of being nice. So what a great guy! I'm going to send him one of our staff T-shirts, one of one of our nice little our polos,
Fancy polos,
the fancy polos with the embroidery on them.
There's only Mike and I have those.
No. There's one other person.
Who?
Sam.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, see you do a show with us.
That's true.
So the news this week. This is episode 120, Matt.
God, I cannot believe
I know it's been so hard to believe since we've skipped them for so long. But yeah, this is episode 120 in what seems like a never-ending sea of Coin Show Radio episodes.
Well, let's go ahead and cover all the crap that we haven't talked about for like 6 months.
Well, you know what? We'll get to that after the news.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's been a while. We're a little out of but we'll get to it.
Let's talk about the current news.
Well, yes, the current news and the news in the world of coins, not in our world of coins.
The coin show world.
Yes, the Coin Show world. The 2016 Mercury Dime Gold 10th ounce Crime Against Humanity.
You don't like
it? Finally sold out. Where did you get that opinion?
I don't. I mean, I'm just grasping at straws here, but
yeah, I've been kind of on the fence about this one. I think no,
really,
honestly,
Crime Against Humanity.
Crime Against Humanity. I think I finally came down to where I feel about this coin, and I think Crime Against Humanity is probably a really good place to put it, because think about this. This coin had so much hope. This coin had the world of buzz. This coin had the entire coin world paused and literally at the ready to buy it. And then the U.S. Mint did the one thing that absolutely killed the deal.
Let me tell you something, and we've been talking about this a lot at the coin store. The U.S. Mint has two options, and both of which involve screwing somebody. Basically, they can either limit the order limit to one coin and screw all the dealers and the flippers and maybe not sell out, which is what happened, or they can leave the normal 5 coin limit. All the dealers and the flippers will buy them, and then they'll sell out. And so what they did was option number 1, which was they limited it to 1 coin per household. That stopped all the dealers and the guys that just buy them to flip them from buying them. And we see what happened.
I was okay with the order limits. That's not why I consider this coin to be a crime against humanity.
Well, I'm just explaining to you why it didn't sell out right off the bat.
Well, no, and actually, if I can take a little liberty with this one,
please
get it, a Liberty coin.
Oh God!
So yeah, I know we're back. So if you look at this originally, they had an order limit. I want to say it was a household limit of 5 with the Mercury Dime.
I think it was just
with
one.
The 10th ounce. They had an order limit of 5, and everybody could order 5. The problem is that within 20 minutes they had what they thought was all of the coins sold, or at least close enough to it, and then they stopped. They instituted the 1 per household with the quarter ounce, I believe.
You may be right, actually.
I believe that to be the case. Anyways, so my point with this being a crime against humanity was they did the one thing with this coin that they said was going to be an integral part of this coin. They killed it. They said that they were going to make these as a tribute to the Mercury Dime, the Standing Liberty Quarter, the Walking Liberty Half, and that they were going to make them exact replicas in gold.
Yeah, but they're not
as soon as they changed the size, which I understood what they had to do. They had to do it to make it fit the existing blanks that they have.
And not even necessarily that, I don't think. I think that they couldn't make them any larger because they would have to make them thinner, and they would run into striking issues.
Well, no, I think that you're absolutely correct on that one, that there wasn't enough metal to go around it, which means that it wasn't quite thought through as well as it should have been. That in a 10th ounce coin, there just was not enough gold to make a dime-sized gold coin with relief, etc. And I think that once that became obvious, the Mint found themselves at a crossroads, and the crossroads being that they can either fulfill their promise or they can announce that they won't be able to fulfill their promise and kind of let everybody in on it. They chose neither of those two roads. And they just let people buy them. And, I mean, that's fine because nobody got hurt on them. To be honest with you, people that buy these coins for flipping, if they get hurt, you're not going to find a lot of sympathy out of me or a lot of other people anyway.
Right.
Because you are that's the chance you take.
It's a game you play.
But, as what made me so excited about this coin was a companion for my quarter-ounce gold Buffalo coin.
Buffalo, yeah.
Which is virtually the same size as a nickel. And it was perfect in that regard. Now, if you want, I can show you where you can get a Standing Liberty the exact same size as that nickel. And nobody wants those either. Now, I haven't seen the half dollar. I'm sure you have.
It's tiny.
But is it at least successful?
I mean, it looks cool, but it is way small. And that's the one complaint that our guys have had, both our customers and our employees, is that, man, that thing's small. When they look at it, that's the first thing they say every time. And
that just kind of killed. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It was like the year that my mom, made me a deal when I was, I think, 20 or 22 years old. I told her I wanted a blonde for Christmas.
Oh, my God.
She told me that if you get a stocking big enough, I'll find you one. I came home with a 6-foot stocking. I still have it to this day. I swear to God, I still have it. I found a poster inside of it. I told her it wasn't quite the same.
That's funny.
But that's the thing, is you get this promise of something that you're really... And, I mean, people were really excited about this coin. This was going to be the biggest thing since sliced bread.
Don't know about that, but it had the potential to be a very popular coin.
It had a chance to be 3 popular coins.
Oh, I agree.
In gold. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I don't know. At least they released them in the order of the 10th ounce first. So, people like me, I bought one of the coins. I still have it. I'm not tremendously enamored with it, but there's not a lot of profit in it. So for the meantime, I'm hanging on to it.
Yeah, why not?
But I'm disappointed overall with the coin.
I can see that.
Now, so the story, I guess, getting back to the news, is that it finally sold out. There were a leftover, I want to say there was like 5,000 coins that were left over from the original sales that had not been sold. And so the mint, in a smart way, included the previously purchased coins in the order limits.
Yeah.
Okay, which allowed people that had not previously had a chance at the Mercury to get a chance at it, which I thought was cool. The price of it remained the same, so nobody got hurt in that regard, although, those prices, they're published, you know what they're going to be. So there's nobody really playing with that. And the quarter ounce and half ounce coins remain available.
Yeah, they I guess I see your point as well.
Yes, I believe they will remain available. Now, here's my question, though. So let's see. Nobody, buys the half ounce. Because I still think a fair amount of people bought the quarter ounce. Mm-hmm. But let's say, for example, just for the sake of argument, not a lot of people buy the half ounce coin. Do you think that sometime 15 years down the road, it's going to be the Jackie Robinson uncirculated $5?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look at the numbers. I sure don't think so, but it's possible. I mean, because when the Jackie Robinsons came out, we never saw them. Nobody bought those things. We didn't ever see them in the store. They just, we never saw them. So I don't know. I've already seen a few of these.
Yeah, I think the only thing that really makes the Jackie Robinson the God, here comes another pun, the home run that it was.
Oh my God!
I couldn't.
You're full of them tonight, dude.
I'm full of a lot of stuff tonight. But the only reason that one I think became what it was because it's baseball and being the national pastime and just being such a crossover product.
Yeah, I agree.
That people looked at it after the fact and said, well, wait a minute, why didn't anybody buy
That's
the
why, yeah,
uncirculated one?
that's why those baseball coins did so well as
Right.
well.
Oh, no, absolutely. No, you're right.